right, looking for a big story this week? Well, here's one for you. Literally, China just announced the largest gold discovery the country has reported since 1949. That's more than 7 decades. And the details behind this find tell us something important about how the world continues to view physical gold. This deposit, called Darangao, sits in Liaoning province in eastern China. According to the ministry overseeing the discovery, the site holds an estimated 1,444 tons of gold, part of more than 2.5 million tons of ore, with an average grade of 0.56 grams per ton. Low grade, yes, but enormous in size, and the exploration team, nearly 1,000 technicians and workers, mapped it out in just 15 months. For a deposit of this scale, that is fast. And while China has not revealed the exact pinpoint location, they've confirmed enough to show the world this is what they consider an ultra-large discovery, the kind you don't stumble upon very often. Now, before we go any further, let me say this. Anytime you see headlines like this, especially when gold is already trading at record levels, it naturally raises big questions about supply, demand, and why so many countries are paying attention to physical precious metals. That's why it's so important to understand the bigger picture. And if you'd like to explore how physical gold and silver might fit into your own long-term approach, you can get Goldco's free gold and silver kit. It's an easy way to get informed. Just call the number on your screen right now or click the link in the description below to get started. All right, let's open the lens a little wider. Gold prices this year are sitting at all-time highs. The article highlights a few reasons for this surge: a weaker dollar, ongoing geopolitical tensions, and strong buying from central banks, especially in emerging economies. These are countries looking to diversify their reserves with something tangible and historically reliable. And China has been busy on that front. Not only did this new Liaoning discovery come to light, but in the past year, they've reported more than 1,000 tons found in Hunan province and another 40-plus tons in Gansu. Their domestic production in 2024 hit 377.24 tons, slightly higher than the year before, but their domestic consumption was almost 1,000 tons. That's a significant gap between what they pull from the ground and what their population buys. You see, the article points out something subtle but important. China's expanding middle class has been turning toward gold bars and coins at a remarkable pace, up more than 24% year on year. That suggests everyday people, not just institutions, are looking for ways to safeguard their purchasing power during global uncertainty. And that's why this new discovery is so fascinating. It arrives not during a lull or quiet period, but during a moment when gold demand, especially for physical gold, is already booming worldwide. Now, here's the thing. Even with discoveries like this, nothing about physical gold changes at its core. A new deposit doesn't suddenly make physical gold any less of a real, tangible asset. Those products can track prices, yes, but they're representations. Physical gold and silver are the assets themselves. You can hold them. You can store them. They don't rely on a fund manager or a counterparty. That distinction becomes even more meaningful when you watch major nations pour resources into finding and securing physical gold of their own. But that's not the full picture, because the article mentions something else worth noting. Authorities haven't disclosed the precise location of the deposit, prompting a wave of speculation. Why the secrecy? Is it strategic, protective, competitive? They didn't say, but the lack of detail does remind us that gold, even today, carries national significance economically, politically, and even diplomatically. And when demand rises, especially among central banks, you tend to see more exploration, more stockpiling, and more attention paid to securing the metal itself. So let me pull this together in a simple way. A major country just announced its biggest gold discovery in more than 70 years. Prices are hitting record highs. Global demand is surging, and ordinary citizens in one of the world's largest economies are buying more gold bars and coins than ever before. All of this underscores why so many people choose to allocate a portion of their holdings to something physical, steady, and historically resilient. And if you've been curious about how physical gold or silver might support your own long-term goals, especially in a world where headlines like this are becoming more common, Goldco makes it easy to learn more. When you get started today, you can also qualify for up to 10% in bonus silver and even receive a free Ronald Reagan half-ounce silver coin. Just a thoughtful way to begin. Just call the number on your screen right now or click the link in the description below, because as this story reminds us, the world continues to treat physical gold as a meaningful form of security, and it's always worth understanding why.